FYI, just so you know.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right,
Welcome back.
room's up.
Where's the room? It's the online tab, right?
Yep. I guess. Hell, I don't know.
Oh, I have to hit the play button. Who designed this UI?
It's still better than Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
3.
Yes. 3.
What's the
The
password?
game. It's all the odd numbers.
Oh, being extra secure today.
Mhm.
I mean, all the odd numbers?
Every
I'm gonna
odd
be here a while.
every odd number.
Man, I'm going to be here for, well, rest of time.
Uh-oh. You got slotted as a ghost. I think you can change that, though.
I don't know how. Let's see. Well, I guess I could be the ghost, whatever. You just have, how does it work? I don't really remember. I don't play the game.
You know, you do ghost stuff.
You know, you just shut up and just shift cards to people. Main thing is Ghost isn't allowed to talk to players. Must not talk.
I can do that.
Okay, so it put me as a ghost. I can't figure out how to change. So I'll just be ghost, whatever, no big deal.
Alright.
Okay, so I can listen to you.
You can listen to us.
Okay, and I can read.
And laugh.
I can read stream chat. It doesn't matter if I watch the stream itself, right?
For the Ghost it doesn't matter.
Okay, for the ghost it doesn't matter.
Right.
But I just can't talk. Oh, so that's why you guys want me to be the ghost.
Yeah, we pretty much did that ahead of time.
Yeah.
That Lee really needs to be ghost this time.
It's all prearranged.
You know,
You're being ghosted.
I really can't argue with you guys.
So I think it's going to be on your right side. Those are the cards that you can hand out to people. Basically, you just drag them on to players' portraits, and if you click a player's portrait, it'll show you what cards are associated with that player.
Oh, nice.
Now,
and if I remember,
Hmm?
if I remember right, I'm trying to get you to guess properly,
correct.
right?
Right.
Okay.
Now, it does get a little confusing at the end.
I'm already confused.
As to what you should be doing, and it's made worse because you're given a timer.
There's no way to turn that off.
No, there's no way to turn it off. You just have to deal with it. Just have to try and figure it out as best you can. Because I can't remember exactly how it works. It's been so long.
Okay, well, the first couple rounds might be a little rough. So I figure out what I'm supposed to be even doing.
You don't stay
Yeah,
ghost the whole time.
You're supposed to pick the cards that you think will allow us to guess
See,
a clue.
that's the problem because you all know me. It's gonna be really hard to,
Yeah.
to play the game quote unquote properly.
Also,
The cards make it hard.
some tricks. As you know, if somebody's down to 1 or 2 choices, or if you think they know already what they should be doing, and you need to mulligan your cards, just dump a bunch of cards on them. Also, you've got your
Right, I remember.
crow up there that lets you mulligan a hand.
Okay.
Mulligan.
Oh, cancel. No.
All right, so we got what's this on the left?
How do I know what I'm trying to tell you guys?
Oh, hey, Skull.
Well, how's
Hi,
it
Skull.
going? New game I know nothing about. This is Mysterium. One of us is a ghost. In this case, it's Lee this time. The other 3 of us are psychics. Lee is going to hand us visions. Lee cannot talk to us. See, he's just allowed to do ghosty stuff.
Ooh.
Now, we as the psychics can discuss amongst each other the visions we get and try and figure out which one of these people is assigned to us. And once we've discovered our person, we move on to a place. Once we've discovered the place, we move on to, I think the way
Motive.
I don't think I'm on motive on this one. I think I'm on weapon.
Weapon.
Yeah. And not all of us are on the same thing at the same time. Like, if I fail to find my person, and the other two players have, then I'm still trying to figure out my person. They move on to their place.
3-hour tour.
So anyway, we can just...
It's like Ghost. It's like Ghost Clue, right?
Yeah, sort of. So what we need to be doing is discussing what we think about these guys here. So we got, like, a seamstress over there on the right.
How do I know what I'm supposed to tell you?
What do you mean? You look at your cards and try and think about how they match up with these pictures. If
Right.
You,
It should be really easy because the cards should line up to the pictures.
if you click on us on the left, it
Right.
should highlight for you which ones are ours.
Right.
And you just need to kind of send us visions that you think kind of match up with the cards that belong to us.
Okay, maybe I'm confused about one thing. Like when I click on, let's see, which one? Which one's you, Quinn?
I'm the mustache guy.
Mustache guy. Can you change who you have selected, if you don't mind, please?
Change who I have selected. Like,
Yeah, like the card you have.
okay.
Oh, the person. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think I get it now. When I select you, I have all the portraits at the bottom, and one of the portraits has a red border and a seal on it.
Right.
And I think that's what I'm trying to get you to guess.
Exactly.
I wasn't sure if that was showing me what you had picked in on your UI.
No.
That's why I was having you switch.
No.
So then I'm trying to get each one of you don't necessarily have the same person.
We
that you're trying to
absolutely
pick.
don't have the same person.
Okay.
We will not have the same person.
Okay.
None of us share cards. They're all different.
Okay. I think I kind of get it now, and then I gotta look at these, 5 or 6 cards I have here, and trying to.
Right. No, I haven't mentioned Grounded to anybody, and I don't think we're going to discuss Grounded. So, there's a seamstress on the right. We all agree that's a seamstress.
Yep.
And then that's clearly a nun.
Yep.
Then
Is it a nun or a dominatrix?
that's a nun.
Are those mutually exclusive? Oh, I'm not supposed to be talking.
Then there's the gardener in the middle.
Gardener.
And here's
Yep,
this
gotcha.
Scottish gentleman. Is this Bird?
Oh, it's Bird. It's clearly a portrait of Bird.
Who's Bird?
Bird's in chat.
Bird is, you said, wing
Yeah.
like a bird's wing. He's from Scotland. And this is... Oh, this is the... I think we said this was an architect, right? Did we?
No.
What did we say this
But
was?
what is she? Because she's got
School
like.
teacher.
Is it just a teacher? Yeah, the school teacher. Because that's a school in the background, right?
I don't know. It could be
In the upper
anything.
right corner, a photograph.
Yeah.
of her.
Ruler.
She's,
She's a geometry tree teacher. Can't talk.
Do I
Yeah,
have to
she's
sign
got-
all my cards?
she's got something that says attendance. Yeah, I think that's a teacher.
I don't think you have to use all your cards, but like the cards that you get, like you'll get more cards like the more you use.
Right.
Okay.
Every card you use gets replaced. And there's no order to who you have to give cards to. But once you
We're
give
good at
cards
it.
to somebody, you can't give them anymore.
We're good at no order.
How do I actually send the cards then?
Drag and drop.
Well, it looks like I have them.
Plug and pray.
Wait a minute. Did you just get a card? Did you just get a vision, Quinn?
No. And you can send more than one at a time. Because I think once you send... Oh, wait. Maybe it isn't drag and drop. Maybe there's... See, I can't
Yeah,
remember what the UI looks like.
I think I'm assigning them, but I just don't.
Oh, okay. I got
Okay,
one
there's
card.
there's a check. Okay,
I
I
just
see.
got a vision.
Okay. Ooh, we all got our visions. Okay. Now that we all got our vision, the timer's ticking. Mine is a blimp and a frogman, or is that a fishman looking at the blimp? I don't know what to make of this at all.
That's a fishman.
It's a fishman.
And what am I choosing again?
One of these people down here.
Right.
Okay.
So you got like a lighthouse with a wand on a book, and you're
Yeah,
supposed to
and-
figure out based on that imagery what the ghost thinks relates the most to one of these characters at the bottom.
Well, there's a
What
book.
about the flying bugs?
There's a
in the
book with a nun. Oh wait, he does have bugs.
Oh, he's got bugs. They're beetles.
Gardener.
Don't you think?
Oh, it's got plants, right?
Plants.
But it doesn't make sense.
This shows some greenery in the background on the tower. So I'd be willing to say gardener for
Gardener with
Steve.
the bugs.
I'd be willing to say gardener for Steve.
All right.
But our time is more than halfway done here. So
Whoops. What do I got to do here? Oh, there. Change choice.
What's ours?
Let's see. Ours is a
Death.
bird's wing.
it's a bird swing.
I think it's the nun.
Oh, because it's got kind of like crosses.
Yeah.
Okay, 30 seconds. Wow. What do I think of mine? Mine's got that eyeball.
Which character are you, Steve?
The redhead.
Steve's the lady character.
Okay. I wish it would actually tell the two names.
I'm going to pick the nun for mine. Because we're about out of time.
Okay, I'm gonna choose this, I guess.
I was
Only
right.
Steve got his right. Dang it.
Six hours left.
Nice job, Ghost.
Yes. Yeah, we're allowed to abuse them though, right?
Yeah, probably.
Absolutely.
What is this telepathy thing? Do you guys have that on your screen?
I think that's just like a ping.
It says like it's showing up over Steve, and it says
Oh.
telepathy, and it says yes,
Oh, I don't
and
know.
it looks
have
like I can.
telepathy.
No, yes. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Where is it?
It's like a flyout next to Steve's portrait. I've got an
Looks like-
X where I can click it off, but I can toggle it to yes or no for telepathy.
No idea.
Huh. I have no idea either.
Weird. Okay.
I wonder if it's their voice protocol.
I was
No,
wondering if
it's.
maybe you could turn off whether you can see their stuff or something.
I'm pretty
You can
sure
see
it's
my
a.
stuff by clicking my portrait.
I'm pretty sure it's a mechanic from the board game, but it's not in the version I have, so I don't know what it is.
He has special stuff.
Well, I got the Polish edition.
Oh, does yours not have English?
I have
He went for
English. I have English rules. It's just that
He-
the game wasn't
went for the Russian
available. The game wasn't
I s-
available in the U.S. when I bought it. It was only available in Poland when I bought it. So
I bet ours was the ward guy.
okay.
The wing, bird's wing.
No, the death and kind of looks like a war field.
Maybe. But I was thinking, first thing I saw was the black and white. Of course, that could still mean the seamstress.
The
She's-
wing is the important bit. What wing? Oh, on that last picture?
No, on the vision that we have
Oh, I see.
on the middle guy.
Oh, you have a vision. Oh, you do.
Ooh, I've
Oh,
had
I
a,
received one.
I've had a singular vision.
I
It's
have a vision.
trees and a deer skull.
Oh. Okay.
Some red paper lanterns. this eye on the blimp looks like this evil eye the seamstress has.
You looking at yours?
Yeah.
See, you got like the deer that's shut in a house with sad Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Uh-huh. What do y'all get?
That sounds like bad sound.
Door and ship in the background? What y'all get?
So I have
Darn.
birds and birds.
Yeah, that's pretty clear there. I mean, if that's what they're going, if that's what he's going for, that's pretty strong. Connection.
Totally. What's the other one? That's like a lighthouse.
Lighthouse with a Christmas tree.
And
And a
those
boat under the water.
that Christmas tree matches those trees in the background on that one.
Yeah, it's got Christmas trees in the background. I like that.
Alright, let's go with that one.
Okay, 30 seconds.
I still haven't really no clue, but I think I'm going with the
You've
seamstress.
got like this door that's kind of red.
Yeah, I have no clue on that door.
Well, although the guy's got a sword in the background, and there's a sword in the general.
That's
Yeah?
true. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
We're doing it.
yeah. Go for it. Wow.
Swing and a miss all around.
Man. Wow.
Yikes. Okay.
So when I click the mulligan button, that means we get a new ghost. Is that right?
Well, I've only got two choices.
Me too.
Well, that's right. That's what the grayed out cards mean.
Okay, so
Oh, we choose again, huh?
Golly.
I really have no idea. Except I guess there's red. No.
yeah, I mean like the color of the seamstress's pin cushion
I guess.
But
kind of
they
is
have
the same color as the door.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 50-50.
Theoretically.
God, how does mine connect to the teacher?
So this other one I have in the library does have a dead bat-like thing, birds in the jar, shark teeth, unicorn horn.
I don't know, man. That one's so strongly connected with that first.
Yeah,
First-
it's totally the first one. I don't know what Lee was thinking.
Yeah, choose the first one again.
Oh.
I'm gonna double down on that first one.
We have a new vision with more birds.
Okay, so it says definitely birds.
Oh, so it's totally still that first one.
It's the first one.
Yeah, it has to be.
But it's gray.
It has to be. That's it.
I do see this.
Oh, there's birds on the last one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's birds in the jar. There's one on the wall, and kind of.
It's got to be the last one.
That's what I kind of think too.
Yeah, it's got to be the last one. And
Maybe.
Lee just dumped on
Okay, yeah.
Quinn.
I just got dumped on. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the teacher. Then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and we're totally the seamstress because we got a coat.
Hi, hamster.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Howdy, hamster.
So we're gonna do seamstress.
Yay!
God damn it!
We got one person right.
Oh my god, it's well. Mine's the
Wait,
nun.
we got ours right.
How's the bird wing? The seam.
So when are we starting to play the game?
Hey, hamster. Yeah, I think my hearing's recovered from your screaming like a girl.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not
there's
gonna
a bird
ch-
cage in the second one.
I'm not gonna choose yet, just in case Lee wants to dump on me again.
What else we got going on here? There's an umbrella.
So it wasn't the birds in the jar.
No, yeah, those two are
What?
completely wrong.
What? Talk about mixed signals.
I think it's the second one. I think it's the attic.
You think it's the attic?
Yeah.
Because it does have a
Yeah.
bird cage. It's got a treasure chest. It's got a wedding dress. I don't know what the dress it's got.
Well, I'm looking at here's the roof, right, with the windows on the roof,
Yeah.
and here's
yeah,
these
okay.
the first two cards you got. The colors kind of match.
I just got a weird another creature thing on the roof.
That's a raccoon. I think you'll find.
Yeah.
I mean, if Canoe was here, he'd have told you what it was
What
immediately.
demon is that? Oh, it's a
And-
raccoon.
And you got another roof space there, so I'm thinking yours is the attic.
Well, that would make sense.
So I'll choose the third
Suppose.
one instead. No.
I don't know.
It's a Tom Nookie, and it's not a Tom Nookie.
I think I'm gonna go for that.
Okay, we have a vision. All right, we got a.
It's a candle boat.
We got a crib.
I got a vision. I got a bunch of visions. My head is full of visions.
Full of something.
Now, I'm going to choose my only choice.
It's
I really don't.
got. Ours has pillows in the boat, and the carriage has pillows.
Between these two, I'm not getting the connection to the nun, but that's fine.
Maybe it's about the candles. Are there candles on anything? No, not really.
There's paper airplanes, candles.
And we know it's not the attic because he's got that on lock.
I'm going with pillows on this one. I'm going carriage.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I'm looking at the other ones real quick. Yeah, I'm getting the pillows vibe.
It's a pillow.
Lee likes to take naps, so I'm sure he would also clue in on the pillows.
He's laughing to himself right now, or going, "No, not that
No,
one. What
he's-
the hell are you getting
yeah.
that from?"
He's banging
What are
his
you
head
guys
on the
thinking?
desk right now.
He's done that to me 3 times.
All right, I'm gonna pick this one.
Nice.
Oh, look.
All right.
Yay!
All right. We got it figured out.
I'm
Now we
surprised.
got a rhythm.
I'm surprised I got mine.
3 hours left. Oh no, we're going to die.
Yeah, so I know which
Oh, yeah,
one's
now
mine
it's
isn't.
weapon.
Ooh, the pistol.
It's a gun.
It
So
is.
this is weapon then.
Yeah, this is weapons.
I think that one was a little easier than the motive ones.
I like the motive ones, but this is the one I'm used to. The only reason I don't like the weapon ones is because one of them is a spider.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
We still got two chances. I can get it.
It could happen.
I can get it in 2 shots.
Nothing but net.
I have a vision. 2 cards. Alright, got hair tortoise on a bramble.
Oh, you're still on this one.
Yeah, I'm behind everybody.
Oh my god, get with the program.
Glowy-eyed cats.
Chair with cards.
There's a cat in the middle one. On the table.
Sort of. That's a lion, which is technically a cat.
Well, the theme is kind of animals, right? For the middle one.
I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Versus,
And there's a good color match on the cat card, too.
yeah.
Let me see. Definitely don't think it's the gazebo.
I think mine's the book.
You have what even is that? It's like a chair?
It's a chair with flying cards.
I think they're windows or mirrors.
Well, they could be mirrors. That was the
Oh,
other
they're
thought.
mirrors.
Yeah.
Well, if they're mirrors, there's a mirror.
Well, I was thinking book because I don't know why.
Those definitely aren't books.
Okay.
Let's see. So we have a harp and a piano. Oh, it's cold, right? So maybe it's the ice skate.
skates. Ice skates, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You got the animals.
I'm going for this.
So it's gotta be.
All right. So yeah.
I think it was the last one.
I mean,
But hard to tell.
if I don't
Yeah.
get it, we just lose.
Oh, is that
We
all?
can't lose.
Damn it.
Oh,
Damn it.
it wasn't the middle
It
one?
wasn't the middle one.
How can it not have been the middle one? It had all the cats and the animals.
Yeah, but so the last one has a bunch of animals too.
Yeah, but they're all birds. Other than this, and other than unicorn horn and the shark maw.
Right.
And the bat on the wall.
Well, that's probably.
Oh,
Is that
I'm
a
only
bat?
giving visions to Quinn, right?
Yeah. I'm the only one. I'm the idiot, so.
It's how long you two have been friends.
Oh, God. I don't know.
No,
Long.
I'm just saying that's what's causing the.
Oh.
What
The
potato flavor are
disconnect
we
here.
having?
You know each other so well that you can't do this.
3,000 years. Okay. I think it's the last one. I think it's the. I don't know what you'd call this wooden thing, but
Oh, are you still playing?
yeah.
You're out.
Okay, so I'm voicing my opinion of what it is.
Okay.
I don't know at this point. I think Lee was just picking random cards.
What do you
It could
think
be
it is?
anything. I mean, it's got animals.
What do you think it is, Quinn?
I don't know. I really don't know. But I think it's. I have no idea. Wow. Just. Huh. What the hell? I don't know. I'm just gonna pick this one.
He's given up.
I'm not. I just don't. Just don't get. I mean, they're gold coins, and there's like brass things here, right? This, I'm not making a connection at all. This, I guess there's a color connection.
Are you picking the last one?
I guess. I don't know.
It's got to be the last one.
It has to be, right? It has to be, right?
Woohoo!
All right.
Audio
thank God.
delay? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's on today's stream earlier, too. Okay. It's the gun, right? Has to be the gun. It's always the gun.
Oh, there we go.
It's always the gun.
Just give you every card.
Yep.
He,
Okay. Now we made it. We made it to the
Relive?
final thing.
oh, okay. You caught up.
So yeah, I caught up. So Lee's got
was
to
it?
choose a set and give us clues based on one of these sets.
Understand this point? This part?
Okay. Basically, there's one set of cards you have to choose. Basically, one of the sets that belongs to us, you got to give us clues that matches one of those sets.
I'm trying to get all three of you to pick
One of these
One-
sets, right?
one of those rows.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. You all share the same cards, or I send.
Yeah, I don't think we each get individual cards on this part.
Oh,
I think you're just sending us.
time.
Yeah, it's timed at this point. I think you send us all. Yeah, it's just one of these rows. Is it the nun in whatever crazy room this is with the gun? Is it the seamstress in the carriage with the skate? Or is it the gardener in the attic with the mirror?
And all we have is this thing on the right, right?
We don't have anything yet.
Yeah, Hamster's asking if it was
Trying to figure
culprit
out the
location
UI.
and weapon, and I kind of thought that was the case too. I thought we just don't we like pick 3 things?
We pick one of these rows, as I recall. I mean,
We just pick one.
yeah, I think it's one row.
All right.
I mean, unless it's not. I mean, it's been a while.
I just had a vision.
Yeah, we all had a vision.
Hey, a microwave.
Oh, Hamster just said in the game chat, Ghost is choosing culprit.
Okay, but see, we choose a row. It's not. We don't choose one single thing. We're choosing a row.
Right, we pick a row, but don't we pick the culprit first and then
No,
the ghost will go again?
we're choosing in the entire row. This is our last chance.
Okay.
Last chance at redemption.
All right. So these cards tell us which row.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we got fish. Wasn't fish a thing?
Was fish a thing? I don't remember fish being a thing.
Oh, there's
But
a shark
it's-
and a
but
narwhal
it's in a
horn.
no, on a bowl.
There's a boat. A boat in the desert with camels.
Boat in the desert with camels. That could almost be a Beatles song.
It definitely had a 70s vibe. Some kind of 70s song.
Kind of a church-looking thing on the top. Kind of.
You
Like an
think?
old-
It reminds me of Up, a more sinister
Oh, yeah.
version of Up.
Yeah, I could see that. You said there's a shark mouth on the
well, there
top
is a
row,
shark
and the
mouth,
fish,
but
and the church kind of looking for the. Then I don't know about the gun.
Oh,
I'm not-
yeah.
I
The
don't
church
know.
and the nun and the fish and the shark.
That's where I was kind of looking.
See,
at.
there's jeez. There's also grass growing on here, on the TV.
Okay, I'm thinking the
Oh.
last one. There's like a blade.
Okay.
To the
like a
front
paddle?
of the.
Yeah,
No,
the ship
the
ship does resemble the blade on the skate. So,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kind of.
But I don't know any of the others.
but this other
I
stuff.
got.
I think it's the top one.
I actually
I think it's the top
Don't.
one too.
I don't think it's the top one.
Okay.
I was going for the bottom one first, but
Yeah,
I admit my connection was tenuous at best.
I mean, there's the TV and the grass, and the house has grass.
Oh man.
The house has grass all around it.
I think it's
TV
the
has
top row still.
grass.
Oh,
I don't know what the
boy.
last card has to do with anything.
I don't know. I'm gonna
That's
go
probably
with
the
my
only thing you had left.
I'm gonna go with my gut and pick the last one.
Okay, I'm
The
gonna
bottom
pick-
row.
I'm picking the top row.
Okay.
I'm on the middle row.
Oh, we all
Mark
picked
and I
something
disagree.
Do you want the middle row? Is it escape?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
let's do it.
Revealing it.
Okay, one of us will win.
No,
Yes.
it's not the way it works. It's a. Oh damn!
Oh!
Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
and two! Go
Really?
for the
it-
goal!
It counts as a victory.
Victory.
How? I don't get it at all.
So was it,
I-
was it
I-
the
I-
house was like a church and the fish was like the shark?
Okay, so you're gonna you're gonna love this.
I am. This is gonna be great.
Okay, so for the last set, Steve nailed it. The house was kind of like a cathedral.
God, I did not make that connection at all.
All of these are tenuous at best. the the middle one, the TV, kind of had the same kind of color scheme as the office with the armoire desk thing.
Okay, yeah.
The best one. What I wish I would have saw what Bev saw with the ice skate, because that would have been perfect. But on the boat there was a lady holding a telescope. So I was
Right.
thinking like you're sighting down a gun.
Oh my god.
Originally, I thought it was a rifle until I looked close.
I was
so-
just like, to be fair, I didn't quite understand what the UI, what I was doing in the UI and whatnot. So
Doesn't the ghost have a scene menu? I don't remember. I do not remember. Okay, well, we won, sort of.
it's really hard not to talk and whatnot.
I know, it really.
Well, I
is.
bet you're biting your tongue constantly. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
mute yourself.
Well, I did. That's I had to
Oh.
because it was yeah. So like the one I wish I could remember all the different little things, but
What was up with the animals? Like all the animals.
the animals one was I wanted to do the cats because I had to sync cats. But the scene that he had that desk with the two birds in the cages, and I was kind of like, well, you know, birds hunt cats, right?
What?
But then, or I mean,
Wow.
cats hunt birds.
Where do you live again?
Yeah. But then I had just that card selected, and I thought, well, that other card has the cat on the desk, so that was probably misconfusing. So I was like, okay, let me put another animal in, just kind of draw to actual live animals, kind of thing.
You know the hints are supposed to help us discover it, right?
Yeah, that was really bad. The ghost had
Hey,
no clue
what
what
are we
the hell
drinking?
they were doing.
What are we having to drink?
Alright, who wants to be the ghost this time?
I was having tea.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding you.
Who wants to be the ghost?
I could be the ghost again if you want. Now that I kind of understand the flow of the game,
Okay. Whatever
yeah,
you
I
like.
think it'd be a little bit better.
Mark, you want to laugh? So,
Yeah. What?
so there's a video in Pluralsight, the Engineer's Manager's Guide to Code Review.
Okay. Smile wisely and nod your head.
Couple emojis over here.
Well, we had that joke at Turbine where, you know, in code reviews it's important to say something nice about somebody because you can get too
You're supposed to
hammered
do the
up on this
sandwich,
is wrong,
right?
this is wrong, this is wrong.
Yeah.
So the running joke was always a code review is going to go downhill if it starts off with, Steve, I really like your shoes.
It's like, oh boy. Yeah, you're supposed to do the sandwich thing, right? Good, bad, and then
Yes.
good.
The S sandwich.
Exactly.
Oh, I suppose we're supposed to be joining somebody.
Yeah, you're supposed to be joining the room.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
If
Oh,
Ghost
man.
is ready to play the game this time.
And everybody leaves.
We got the seamstress again.
Dang it.
We got a maid. She's got a rat trap. I guess. Oh, that's the architect.
She's
That's
the
right.
architect. Yeah, you
Yeah.
see the drawings in the back, and then you
Right,
got
right.
the post officer or whatever,
The
maybe, because you get the letter or the stamps and everything.
Right, the postman.
Postman.
And,
And then you got Betty Crocker on the left.
Betty Crocker. Why she got all these coins?
Oh, wow, look at that.
She is a
'Cause you got
vendor.
She's a
She's
what?
got
She's like a vendor. She goes to the
Oh,
stall
she's a
and
market.
sells her
She-
wares.
No, yeah, you see the picture in the
yeah,
middle?
yeah.
It's of a market.
She's a market stall lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
that
it's
makes
like one of
sense.
those
She's got the bell and the
farmers
ring.
markets.
Yeah, farm. There you go.
She's one of those Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Because
Why does she have
you
white
have
eyes?
beats.
She's got eyes like
I had
Fiora
a
or
vision.
Flora or
It's
whatever.
penguins with
Whatever her
penguin
name
pillows.
is in Professor Layton. She's got those kind of eyes.
Hey, they're
Except
one
way
of them's wearing
smaller.
one of them's wearing a salt shaker.
Possessed demon girl, right? Wearing a salt shaker. What?
Yeah, look at my vision.
Oh, your vision.
The
yeah.
penguin beating the snot out of the pillow. One carrying around a big old snowflake, but one's wearing a salt shaker because it's shaking out on the ground.
Yeah, well, it's the whole black white motif. Except for the cactus. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, that's like really
It's
out
like-
of left field.
You know what this cactus needs? A little salt.
And they're making a snowman out from the upper left corner. That's hilarious. I have no idea what this means.
Well, it's black and white birds, and the maid's got a feather duster, and she's got a black and white outfit on.
That's true. The
That's-
salt shaker is also in the other picture with Betty Crocker.
There's no salt shaker over here.
Oh, what are those little things in there? Oh, those are wares with the.
Yeah, those are like. Oh, I have a vision.
Oh, the timer started.
Mine is a tribal rat.
Well, with the salt, like, you're gonna do the food one, Steve?
I don't know. I kind of didn't really look at the black and white, but the black and white does match the maid outfit and the feather duster.
Okay,
Because there are feathers from the pillows.
mine's got
Oh, the feathers and the pillows.
mine's got a rat standing on a thimble, so I'm thinking seamstress.
Huh? Aren't those things on the farmers market, lady? Aren't those like salt shakers or something in the box?
No, those are,
Underneath it?
we
No.
just discussed that, Mark. Like literally
Inactivity warning. Go
2
away.
minutes
I'm
ago.
looking. Good grief.
Oh, this is creepy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with maid.
Yeah. What do you have? That's like a.
Mine's a rat sitting on a thimble, so I'm thinking seamstress.
I'm thinking maid.
I'm thinking
That's
Grateful
a mean
Dead
thing to
concert
say,
goer.
hamster.
Ours is the architect.
Let's see.
Let's
Oh,
see.
architect.
Because it's like a house and a door and stuff.
House,
With many
door,
lines,
kind of
but-
a spooky looking woman or person, and
Yeah, like the
straight
wavy
lines.
hair is kind of like the wavy arms in the shadow.
yeah,
Mm,
And the pictures have eyes.
I would
frames.
say either. I have a strong connection with Postman also because there's a letter down there in the bottom right corner.
mm,
Oh.
Mm,
I don't know.
I would say second or third one for y'all. I don't know which.
We'll go with Bev's choice.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh my god!
Ah.
All right, Quinn, we're no longer listening to you.
Okay, I think that's valid. Oh my god!
And I was like, okay, I'm spot on this time.
Well, I'm.
I think the trick with being the ghost is you have to understand how things can be misconstrued.
Exactly. Because a lot of times I'm thinking, oh man, this one's perfect. And then I look at the other ones and I'm like, oh no, this matches all of them.
Hmm.
I've felt so sure because of the thimble. I mean, the thimble is so clear.
Maybe is the gardener there? No, she's
No.
not there.
Oh, no, Gardner.
Now, it's a rat, and the maid has a rat trap, so maybe it's the rat. Maybe I'm the
Oh,
maid.
Oh,
Mousetrap.
the kitchen. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, that's where the maid would be. So.
Maybe I'm the maid.
Ooh. Received a vision. What'd you get?
I got
Oh, it's a Picasso.
Ooh.
You got
Oh my
food.
god, this.
It's a fruit space scene.
Then
Um,
that could be the first person.
Right.
Yeah, that totally
yeah,
destroys
it's
my
food.
connection to the maid now. But
Yep, Betty Crocker.
Yeah.
yeah, but how does this second one match with the first one? I mean,
Well, maybe the mouse one is like standing on cheese, and that was supposed to be food.
that's totally a thimble, but whatever. That's absolutely a thimble.
That's cheddar cheese.
That is
It's
not cheddar
cheese.
cheese.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
It's absolutely not cheese.
It's Swiss cheese.
It is not.
It is. Why would a rat be standing on a thimble? Wouldn't he want to? He want the cheese plus the cockroaches. Where do you get cockroaches?
He doesn't
more
want
often
the
than-
cheese. He wants to teach. He wants to preach to these cockroaches of the gospel. And the thimble makes the perfect pulpit.
Gwen, how many have you gotten right tonight?
3. It's thimble cheese.
And was the thimble correct this time?
You didn't ask how many I got incorrect. I'm totally confused.
Uh-oh, the crow got
Yeah, the crow got used.
That fleshes the entire set, right? And gets you a whole new set.
I pick how many cards I want to throw away
Yeah.
and which ones I want to throw away.
Okay.
And yes, so was all of them.
Alright, so if Quinn's is actually the farmer's market lady, and we already used up the architect, ours has to be. Could still be the postman with the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't see how it connects to like any of the other ones at all. Okay, so we just got vision cards.
House.
House and ghost soldiers. Oh, the soldiers kind of look like the postman's uniform. And a
Kinda.
book.
A book in the
Yeah,
water.
I think the postman.
Is that like Smoke on the Water? Isn't that a song?
It's like a
On the
70s
other
song.
hand, I've been wrong
Right.
a lot tonight.
Yeah,
Right.
Smoke on the Water.
Don't get us copyright struck.
Yeah, no copyright strikes.
Oh, we can't even say the title now?
Nope,
Oh
nope.
my god.
Nope.
Really?
No.
Tower.
Well, luckily that's not the title of that song.
It is getting silly though with the copyright stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what the connection is with that book and the water and stuff, but I still like the
Paper.
postman.
Maybe paper?
And
For
our
like-
stuff is mutually exclusive, right? If theirs is the postman, mine's not. Is that what we're saying?
Exactly.
Right.
Well, we're hoping.
We're screwed otherwise.
Sing you happy birthday.
So I see a lock, I see stairs, and I see a building with wires connected to it.
Happy birthday technically is not.
Public
don't-
domain now.
I don't think happy birthday is public domain.
Yeah,
They're
there was a
getting-
big lawsuit that Sony lost. They lost the rights to it.
Oh, okay.
But didn't it come out of copyright recently? Wasn't that the one? One of them came out. I don't remember if that was the one.
The copyright for Happy Birthday was never properly registered way back when. So
Got it.
Sony asserted they had the copyright to it, but they didn't actually.
I'm going architect because I think the building. I'm feeling the architect because of the building.
I guess.
Wow. What does that have to do with the salt shaker, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
And
it's
they-
not supposed to be.
It's
the
the
salt
whole
shaker.
black and white thing because she's black
Or
and
like it's
white.
kind of sepia.
I think you have to choose, Mark.
Oh,
you
did
already
I-
did.
I think I did. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
the one that was left to be chosen. I was
Oh
wrong.
yeah.
Oh, phew.
So it
So
wasn't
you
the
were
architect.
right about the letter in the beginning. I need to listen to you, Gwen.
So it wasn't
We
the
just-
architect, though.
We just got done saying not listen to me. Now we're saying we should have listened. Doesn't make any sense.
I couldn't tell. We weren't listening.
We just need to listen to you when you're right.
Yeah, just figure out when I'm right.
So I need to choose, but I only have one choice.
Yep, basically.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna
don't choose yet,
All right.
because I don't know if making your choice keeps Lee from being able to dump cards on you.
Gotcha.
So leave him that option open.
Oh, I
Ryan.
think it was the seamstress because there's like some stuffing in the background, and the penguin's ripping out the stuffing out of the pillow.
Yeah, but what about the tower? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Could have been a place like a textile place.
I guess the
I don't know.
keyhole is like the eye of a needle,
The
maybe.
buttons.
The postage stamp portrait is leaning at the same angle as the tower.
I have no idea.
And it's not.
Huh.
I mean, I get the pillow thing that matches the stuffing, and the whole black and white coloration matches her outfit.
Oh, hey, I got lots of
The
vision.
tower is like a big angular thimble.
An angular cheese thimble.
It's a thimble that's growing out of a field of cheese, I'm pretty sure.
The tower is like a big angular thimble. Apparently, I was not tuning into that.
I have a vision.
Oh no. Run!
There's
Looks
like
somebody
a castle.
spilled a cherry coke on your card.
There's a castle, an angel, a couple of
What's a bird?
angels, some mist around the castle, and there's a blimp back there. Towers.
The heck?
Okay.
Now there's
So there's definitely
an
like an angel dude
there's
on
an
the
angel
last
dude
card.
in the last card. Yeah.
Actually logs me out? What a silly thing. I'll wait to choose.
Oh, you've
And
already
let's
been
see.
given your visions, so he can't give you any more cards.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'll choose then.
We got crazy turtle
This
drones.
turtle. Whoever came up with that was insanely gifted in a twisted way.
I would have just gone insane, but
And you got
choosing.
And chemistry rat in
Ah.
the alley.
alleyway chemistry.
Swapping weapons.
That's how you make drugs, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my thought.
Throw a few
There's buildings in
beakers
the
on the ground.
background of the swamp. And then also,
Mecha
Turtles
turtle
with the
swamp.
swamps.
Mecha turtle
but
swamp.
then there's also like their turtle could be a conveyance, like the carriage.
Who's playing the ghost? That's Lee playing the ghost. Wow. I don't know.
Not either. I'm kind of leaning towards the swamp cottage, though. For I don't know why.
I could see that. I could
For no
definitely.
reason
I
at
can.
all.
For no reason.
I'm.
I couldn't go in swamp because there's buildings like kind of recessed the same amount. And then in the second one, there's like all those noxious fumes.
Maybe it's like a meth lab.
Oh,
Okay, we're picking the meth lab. All right.
Yay!
Hey, I got it right.
Aw.
Man, I'm the first
Oh.
one. First one to the weapons.
It's not the meth lab. Because I don't know Lee quite as well as I thought I did.
Poor Lee.
Be right back. Gotta go get my meth.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not the angel dude, and it's not the meth lab. How could it possibly be any of these?
I don't know. You got a bunch of pastel colors there in the chemicals, and
Yeah, I was just
Those
thinking that. Like, there's
colors kinda
definitely
match
color
the
match with the
carriage.
Or
carriage.
like maybe a horse has to carry the, pull the
or a giant dog.
carriage. Is that a giant dog or a horse?
That is a dog.
I said maybe you had something with the turtle being a conveyance and the carriage being a something.
These
Okay, I'm
turtles
convinced.
are clearly carrying
Clearly-
postage around.
Yeah, I think he's got R2 riding on him.
Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. He's got his
He's-
own compass there too.
He's clearly part of the Rebel Alliance.
You're a member of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Okay.
Ghost used the crow.
He's performing poorly.
Poorly. Nice. Good job.
That's very punny.
That's hamster. I have a vision. Oh no, Revan has a vision. Never mind. Oh yeah. I'm thinking.
Yeah, we got that one.
Yeah, carriage. I think.
It's the Polar Express, except it's in the desert.
Except it's in the desert. all those Arctic cactus.
Right.
Okay, but yeah, it's totally that one.
Hey, I had a vision. It's isn't that a Dali painting?
Yeah, that's the Melty Dali clocks.
They have that clock hanging on our wall.
On the wall. It's supposed to be sitting on a table.
Well,
Nah,
half
wall.
sitting on a table. There's a clock on that writing
I wonder if
desk.
you can buy that. That would be a great
I'm
idea.
sh-
You can sell melted clocks that hang off a table.
I'm sure China pushes out tons of those every day.
I don't think I can't choose the right one. It's grayed out, right?
I think it's that
Yeah.
second one.
The dowel and the
No,
because
it's
that
like the
clock-
piano.
What?
There's no clock.
The clock is like the piano.
There's a clock on the desk next to the book on the second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On the first one, there's no clock, so it can't be the piano one, right?
Yeah, I'd probably err with the clock. Clock and clock seems like that makes sense to me.
Because the others don't make any sense unless there was another clock and
The,
I
sh-
don't
the
see in
shape of the clock matches the shape of the piano. Is all I was saying.
Oh, I see.
Yikes. Wow, I got no idea on mine.
Well, it's up there with like lady looking through a telescope being a gun.
It's a mirror.
Okay, and you've got more birds. It's the theme of the night. It could be the frying pan, right? 'Cause that's what you do with birds.
Some birds.
Fry them up. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's clearly edible.
There's this rust pattern in the pan is kind of like this, I guess. It's the only connection I'm making.
It could be the clippers, because that's what you do
Well,
with birds,
well,
right?
hold up. There's the stamp, right? And it's black on one side, but when you stamp it, it's
Yeah,
black on white,
I was thinking that too.
Oh, wow.
and you got the whole
deep.
picture with
And you
the
know what?
black-
That's just a tenuous enough of a connection to be right on the money for Lee. So we're going with that. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, it was a thought.
It's frying pan.
It's frying pan.
It all comes down to what kind of brain power you have left at the time, at the level of connections that you're trying to establish, right? If you're really tired, then you're just going color. It kind of looks shape-wise like it. But if you got a lot left, then you're making the weird connections.
Okay, I got dumped on, so
Here, have some cards.
pretty sure that's a signal that, yep, it's the pan.
Oh yeah, we must have done the pan.
I had a vision.
And a vision. Ooh.
Is there a
Stamps.
song, One Vision? Yeah, what was it? It was part of that one movie, Iron Eagle. It was kind of like the theme song that they used.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Was that a show? Iron Eagle?
It was a movie. I don't know if they made a TV show out of it. They might have.
Oh, was it like a jet fighter kind of?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I do remember it. Like I can't remember the guy's name.
Michael
I know
Ironsides.
Yeah. Or no, Lou Gossett Jr.
That's who I was thinking. Lou Gossett Jr.
Huh.
Coin stamps.
Yeah, that's what I'm
thinking the
looking. I'm like,
stamp.
it's got to be a stamp, right? That's like the next obvious thing, right? You got coins, dollars.
Yeah.
I don't know about the little cards with the fish and that reminds me of like a slot machine. But
Yeah, I guess.
I guess I don't know. I mean, you know,
God.
there's red in the background. Does that tie to the frying pan again?
We can pick the same thing.
I'm going with that stamp.
Mine lit to stamp immediately on that too. But
Well, I was thinking
so
slot
I-
machine.
my mind immediately
trees.
leapt to stamp for Mark and Bev's too, though.
Well, no, that whole black and white. No, I'm going for like the pruning shears because it's got
Yeah.
like plants and stuff.
Maybe. And those plants on top sure did get pruned.
Yeah, that's like a before and after.
Or an after and a before.
I think I'm thinking plants and shears. That's the easy one. The stamp thing is like that's a mental reach.
Oh, no.
Hey, that was
Not
right.
it.
That's us that got it wrong.
What?
Yep. You got two choices.
What? Okay, I guess it's this. No, well, we can't pick the stamp.
No, it's the toxin, I guess. Poison.
Stocking
It's like
or the
Mm,
skate.
yeah.
Poison.
Yeah. Okay, you got dumped, so
Okay, so it's got to be poison.
gotta be poison.
Poison. Oh, whoops.
Oh, you
Yay.
almost that might be enough. Just that little bit might be enough.
Yeah, strike. Sony's coming after you.
I can name that tune in half a note.
Alright.
You know, if we were critiquing the song, we would be allowed to do that. Supposedly.
I'm thinking of doing something, and I just had a song made for me because I was so afraid of.
Copyright. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
This
a
is
there's
like,
a
make it.
there's a good place. You can get copyrighted not copy free, but you can pay and it will give you royalty free music and video if you need to like combine stuff. I had them for a while. I quit them because I quit doing what I was doing,
But then do you need to keep it as long as you've got your stuff out, and then Or
actually I don't
rework it?
think so. I think it's in perpetuity that you have that song, but I'm not certain. You'd have to look through the licensing again.
yeah.
I'd have to look them up again. I don't even remember what their name was, but I found it because other people on YouTube were using them.
I'm thinking of just being lazy
Ah,
for a while. Just use the thing I bought.
It'd be my luck. Even if I invented the song myself, I would still get a strike because it resembled something. I mean, these days, how many? Yeah, was it? It's like 6 notes or something like that makes a song. It's ridiculous.
Oh, here's our vision. That
Hey,
ostrich.
blind.
That ostrich jumped straight out of that picture.
He said, "Screw this, I'm out."
I think he said, beep, beep.
Yeah,
Okay,
road runner.
so
I think
I'm
that's
going
meat,
post
meat.
guy.
Meep, meep.
Yeah.
Meet me.
Meet
Yeah, that's
me.
what you don't remember. That's what he always used to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Beaker?
No.
I think Beaker also says meat, meat, but in like a different,
It's a little higher pitched, I think.
a little higher pitched
Or
and
like hamster screaming?
at a much greater rate of fire.
All right, so I don't know.
No clue. Absolutely no idea. I think it's
Okay, so
not the top one.
I think the second one I can kind of make a case, except for the hat.
Well, the hat, the guy's wearing a hat.
Yeah, but isn't
They're
it supposed
all
to be
wearing
like?
hats.
Isn't it supposed to be like first card, first thing, second card,
Mm,
second thing?
I don't think
No.
necessarily.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
what he could do is pick 3 cards that really strongly represents one single thing.
Okay, so the first card, they're delivering the mail on those ships. That's
I think
what
it's the
thought.
middle one. Mainly, kind of going along with she's saying, that is, the hat is a man's hat.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only guy.
But what
They're
if it's
moving. There's a carriage.
what if it's not the
Mhm.
hat?
Oh, yeah, carriage and the ostrich.
Mhm.
Carriage and the
And
ostrich.
then see, they're delivering mail.
Well, I was thinking travel
Dream
for the
ships.
ship and the ostrich, because you could actually.
Well, all those little white things underneath the ship are clearly letters.
Otherwise known as birds.
I mean,
Well, but there's also a green river that could be
Mm.
poison.
we got utensils here too.
And
It's not-
just says carriage, ostrich.
And the only thing that threw me was the utensils in that bottom one.
Because it's not just the hat here. It's also a roach. I don't know what the roach has got to do with anything.
Well, I was just thinking it's a man's hat, so therefore there's one man. And then the post office and the carriage travel.
That
Yeah.
ostrich is traveling. I'll give you that.
He's in the desert. The game gets very unhappy with you if you don't keep moving your mouse.
Oh yeah, it sure does.
I'm going middle.
I think middle. Man hat.
All right, let's do it. Let's go middle. Okay, it's not the bottom. We got it.
Look at that.
We're awesome. We're so good at
You
this.
did way better this time.
And that was absolutely right. The boat, was kind of like the carriage. The ostrich was moving, to the travel, and the hat was totally the guy's, because it was like a top hat, which is very similar to what he was wearing.
Yeah.
I was thinking just a
nailed that
man's
one.
hat, but
And Mark, you're absolutely right. The frying pan is what you use the birds on.
God damn. All right, so
I just want you to know, I said that to him. When
you
my
must have
mind
been
was
crying
bleeding.
to yourself.
I was. It's really hard. I mean, this game would be really hard for me to play in person.
who wants to be the ghost now?
In other words, I'm not allowed to be.
Who
I'll be
else?
right back.
please, Dan?
Let's see. Steve hasn't been ghost yet, right?
Steve hasn't been ghost.
I don't think I've ever been ghost.
Let Steve be ghost.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's easier for you guys because you wouldn't argue between each other like, no, I
You
think
two?
this means
That would be
this."
hilarious, though. And you'd have to mute yourself because I'm sure when you were arguing, you're kind of
Actually, we were
Talking.
so boring.
oh.
Yeah, boring people. But we'd mute ourselves because we'd probably be giggling. And you know what Mark would be doing? He'd be like, well, we could really mess him up with this.
Yeah, that's the really funny.
Playing the ghost is hard.
Ghost
The
is
ghost
tough.
is hard.
Because it's exactly what you were saying, Quinn. It's like you're like, oh, this is totally what it is. This is obvious. This is obviously a rat sitting on a piece of cheese. and
For example.
this one clearly has food
Obviously.
in the basket, so the cheese, you know.
And then he
Man.
sees a thimble.
Yeah, and you're so adamant that it's not cheese.
It's absolutely not cheese. It's a thimble. It's not cheese. There's no way that's cheese.
Those rats, they stand on those thimbles.
Well, the other thing too, I like that one. The rat had like a little hat on, like a little bonnet, which was. And I was like, that's tenuous enough. I mean, it's obviously it's the cheese thing that will sell it. Yeah, I actually almost fell off my chair laughing when you guys are arguing about the cheese.
It's not. There's no cheese.
There was.
And then I tried to reinforce it with the next one that had a picture of a bunch of different kinds of food.
Yeah.
So like cheese from the first one and a bunch of food, which correlates to the lady's basket with food. So
Okay.
obvious, right?
Going mute.
Okay. All right. On the right, what do we got? What is this lady?
Wait, how does this work?
Yeah, the UI is really kind of confusing, Steve.
Yeah, it really is.
You click on the different portraits to select who you want to send the card to,
Yeah, okay.
and then you select the card on the right in the panel, but you don't actually send the cards to the person until you click the check box. It's
There's a checkbox?
in the card selection, it's the bottom right one.
Oh, I see now.
That
okay.
actually sends the card.
So
Oh.
what about the other stuff? Like, if I'm trying to hint at something.
Okay, hold on. Altern has rated this. Thank you, Altern.
Bye,
Welcome.
Altern.
Hey,
Bye.
Calder.
Welcome, Altern.
Oh, hi.
And Altern's folks. How's everybody doing?
Now, what were you asking, Steve?
So, how do I match up? So at the bottom, I got who it is.
Yeah, so you have one card that has a red border with a
Yeah.
seal on it. That's who you're trying to get that person to. That's
That's who I'm trying to get them to pick.
Yep.
right.
Got it.
And then there's a button. You may not be able to see it yet, but there's a button in the top center, just above all the cards, that allows you to switch that bottom panel to the cards that you previously sent them.
Oh, okay. I see
Um,
that. Yeah, it's a 0 in it right now.
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
And then the crow button in the top right, you click that, and then it will to do the mulligan, and then it will allow you to pick the cards you want to mulligan.
Okay. I'll
And-
give it a shot.
And
Good luck.
remember, you can send us more than one card.
Okay.
All right. So, who's this lady? What does she do?
Let's
She
see.
is a spinster.
Yeah, I guess so. Because she's got her knitting needles and her yarn and her keys, like all spinsters have.
Yep.
Bagpipe
Those are
player.
Totally spinster keys. Yeah, that's
That's Bird again.
Bird.
Because he wears a kilt and plays the bagpipe.
Pretty sure he plays bagpipe.
Got a car driver.
It's Mario.
That's Mario.
Mario.
It's
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Playing Mario Kart, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
obviously.
It's a holiday for
Chef.
Altern today. Chef and a jockey.
What? Was it like Boxing Day or something in Canada?
He just said it's Saint Jean Baptiste Day.
Oh, Saint Jean Baptiste. Right. Gotcha.
Exactly.
The guy that's on Colbert Show.
Saint Jean Baptiste. Oh yeah, he is on Stephen Colbert's show. He's the guy that leads the music.
Send the card to people again.
You click the checkbox, and that's in the card selection in the bottom right one.
But how do you select multiple? Do you shift?
You
and
just
then-
when you have that person selected, you just click the 2-3 cards
and then hit the checkbox.
and then hit the checkbox. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Mark did a way better job at pronouncing that than I would. Okay, so Mark is Alma now. This lady on the bottom. Lee
And
is
I'm-
Alphonse.
Ooh, I have a vision.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, we're the girl now. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You just missed, like,
So I have
leave go away, other
dolphin
people-
soup.
Dolphin soup. That's the chef.
That's the chef.
tasty, tasty dolphin soup.
Yum.
Yeah, I'm definitely heavily leaning towards the.
Also,
The
it's a blue marlin, not a dolphin.
Whatever.
Well, dolphins are tastier, I'm sure. Their sentience gives it that, special flavor.
More brain juices.
Mark and Bev has a vision. They got a tub with little goblins in it.
Oh, that's totally the race car. That's Mario Kart.
Oh yeah,
You think so?
totally. Yeah, they're
Yeah, that's
they have a
Mario.
little steering wheel
Yeah,
in the
maybe.
tub.
Maybe, yeah. I can see that.
Wow, Steve's good at this game.
He really is.
Way better than last goes.
we'll see. We'll see. We haven't clicked choose yet.
It feels good, actually playing with like a competent ghost. You can kind of really feel how fun this game could be.
Is a dolphin a person? Okay, so
Mine.
you got 2 cards. You have a fountain boy fishing with,
Bunch
Right,
of,
Altern.
and then
rest well, Altern. We'll talk at you later.
take care, Altern. You have a skeleton dude picking apples.
Apple picker.
Apple picker.
Now the apples are kind of like this ball of yarn. Red
Okay.
balls.
And you could almost argue the fishing pole and the string, the line for the string is kind of like thread.
That's true.
That's a little tenuous, but
What else? Is there any other connections? But I'm thinking it's the spinster lady.
sounds good to me.
Would it be the jockey? I don't know why it would be the jockey.
Looking at yours.
Yeah, I don't know why it'd be the jockey, and I think mine and Mark and Bev's picks are pretty solid, so that would kind of leave you
I mean,
with, I guess, the
the riding crop could be the fishing pole.
The riding crop, yeah.
But I'm
okay, sure.
I'm still thinking the spinster though.
I was kind of thinking spinster too, but that's kind of a stretch.
Oh no! I was so
Steve knew what he's doing.
I was so sure.
Maybe those little things that's on his head look like the same as the riding crop.
Hmm.
I didn't
How
know I
is-
was muted.
How could it not be the Mario Kart?
I know. Come on, Steve. What are you doing over there? That so looks like
The
a
hats
Mario
are the
Kart.
same.
Okay, I got a vision now.
Hmm.
Okay. Sad Red Riding Hood.
With a wolf mask, looking in the window of a treehouse, and wondering
It's definitely
how.
one of those Spirited Away scenes right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of think I'm leaning towards the first one just because the window. There's a window and with the Red Riding Hood, and then the book is like in a pool of water, and there's a pool in the first card.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
kind of where I went. And also, those wind catchers or dream catchers kind of look like the
The window?
kind of look like the life preservers, sort of, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
Quinn's got a
Yeah, what am I looking
cobra
at?
and a chair. Oh, like the guy's playing an instrument. That might be
Yeah.
bagpipe or
Oh,
something.
bagpipe.
Mm.
I don't
What was
know,
the
but how does
first
that
two
relate to the
pictures?
previous two?
See, the first one's got got snakes in it too. I mean, the first set of cards, the Grim Reaper guy with the apple, he's got snakes on the ground. I don't know.
Well,
I'm seeing a lot of rope in mine, along a lot of ropey images.
I like. Whoa! Oh, that was weird. I like the whole flute and bagpipe thing personally.
I don't know. I'm picking up. I mean, I can see that.
I don't know. That's seamstress. We were saying that just last time that cart meant seamstress.
Oh, the coat, the red coat with the people in
But I
it.
guess a spinster's different than a seamstress.
Yeah, it's like an old seamstress, right?
Don't even.
And then a roof. And bird face. And what did you guys think the Mario Kart was instead of Mario Kart? Like the jockey because of the helmets?
I was saying that.
yeah.
Or jockey, like maybe those things are being carried in the pocket.
Oh, yeah, because you ride a horse and then these people are riding a pocket.
And that guy's riding a house.
He's riding a house. Oh, okay. This sounds like this is what Steve would say. I approve. It's jockey.
Okay. All right. I was gonna pick jockey, but maybe I'll go bagpipe. All right.
Oh
Oh.
You know what the best thing about being the ghost is? Is that you hand them a bunch of cards and they're homing in on the right answer, and then somebody goes, "Oh, but wait."
Exactly. And you're like, no, shut up.
No, you don't talk.
The first one went with that at all, though.
Okay, so ours has to be the spinster. And like, yeah, what was the ghost thinking?
That first card.
I don't get it.
Oh, it's the little blankie coming off the side, I bet.
Oh, there is a blanket. Is it made out of yarn? Who knows?
Could be.
I mean, the coat makes sense, and the color. What about this?
Oh, the house is maybe in the background there?
Oh, there's a house in the background. Okay.
Mm.
Are
Herm.
we the only ones that have to go?
Yeah, but we're not supposed to go until the ghost is
I
done
think
because we might get dumped on.
My two, the one with the tree, kind of looks like that tree might be in like a pool of water,
Sort of.
and
Kinda.
that picture does also have the same dream catchers. as the other card.
Oh, you know what? It's so good. That's so perfect a match. Damn it! How could we not see that? How did we go? Oh yeah, it's totally the pool. And the dream catchers are totally like those life preservers.
And you know what? It's probably still wrong.
Sorry,
And
Dream
Steve is still
Catchers
like
is wrong.
slapping his forehead.
Instead of going, wait, there's dream catchers on the tree.
Actual dream catchers.
Well, let's look at.
I think it's maybe the middle one.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the swamp. It's got to be a swamp. 100%.
Yeah, unless we're wrong.
It's got to be the
No,
swamp,
no,
unless it isn't.
Unless the workshop has Has a soapbox racer.
All right. Oh, mine has the kitty fish.
Kitty fish.
And more kitty cats. Are there cats anywhere in these?
Oh, there's cats on the rooftop.
Oh, there's cats on the rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah, there's cats on the rooftop.
That's totally mine.
Yeah, cats.
Kitty
Yeah,
fish.
cat.
Cats goes cats.
Cats. Yeah, it's cats.
And anybody knows that you're going to notice the cats.
Oh,
first.
absolutely.
I mean, let's be honest. I sent you a vision with cats in it just because it had cats.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'm choosing this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the first time.
All right, we're getting the hang of it.
Disneyland and bees.
Disneyland and peas. Yeah.
Oh, what's this? I've never seen this before.
It's like it's a
A block.
fire poker.
Oh yeah, that was one of the clue things.
Oh man, getting killed by a typewriter.
Death by words.
Typed death.
What's the last one? Like a telescope or something?
No, you use a telescope to sight it. Apparently,
Yeah, you take the telescope and put it on top of the gun.
I've seen a box before, but I haven't seen this in the game. And besides, I don't think it's a box. I think it's a block.
What's in the box?
Nothing.
Children's block.
Nothing's in the box. You so stupid.
Sound like a Shetland zebra.
Shetland zebra.
Yeah, its legs are just a little too short. I think they were actually cut off at the knee.
I received a vision.
Me too. Oh,
Or no,
just
I
me.
guess just you. You have a sexy snowman.
I do.
Oh yeah,
Damn, look at
looking
him.
good.
And I think the statue.
You think so?
You have the sexy snowman, and then you also have like paints and pastels, which is kind of arty,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah. I
kind of
guess-
arty with a statue being
Guess-
carved and whatnot.
Guess I can see that.
Yeah, well the
Which
statue
probably means 100% wrong.
Probably means you're wrong.
I'm thinking block for this one. But do we already have one for the block?
The block?
Yeah, because it's going horizontally, and it's the colors and childlike stuff with the paint.
Oh.
No freaking clue on Mark and Bev's. No idea.
Okay, so for us, it's not the swamp, it's not the cats.
Right.
Correct.
Well, pool and beach. And so, like, the chess pieces are like sand on the beach.
Your two cards do share water in common.
Yeah, we got kind of like
Yeah,
the
that's
yellow
true.
river. Don't drink from the yellow river. There's like no connection to the second one that I can see, or the workshop. So yeah, I'm thinking pool.
Huh. What's this?
And then Lee's got the Polar Express and Time in a Bottle, or pirate ship bottle.
So is the ghost going to send me a vision anytime?
Isn't that new?
That's you, dude.
Don't you have the vision?
That's what you get.
Oh, no. I mean, really, what is the ghost supposed to be a vision?
Yeah.
I got nothing on that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
It would make
I
a
mean-
good story, right? So it's probably the typewriter.
it.
Okay,
what
I'm
I
gonna go
was
with the gun.
It's always the gun.
My mind always screams gun, but that's just me. Although, yeah, you could type up a story about how this lizard beat the train in a race.
Oh, you could rob the train, and the pirates use guns.
Yeah, that's exactly that's where I was going with it actually.
Okay, as
Oh,
expected.
yay.
What? It's not the gun? I can't
Not the
believe it.
gun.
Are you sure it's not the gun? 'Cause I really feel like it's the gun.
It probably was the gun. Steve messed it up somehow.
Oh, so the
Cool.
snowman was the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Quinn's was the statue.
You never seen a bottle before? Oh, you mean like a gun bottle? How does a bottle connect with any of these things? Alright. It's Candyland. That's obviously the poker.
Yeah.
Oh, it does kind of look like the poker, doesn't it?
The magnifying glass looks like the poker. The lollipop trees look like the poker. It's the poker.
I can't wait for it not to be the poker.
It's totally not the poker.
Yeah, because maybe
But
the
you-
apple.
you-
I
you
don't
have
know.
to-
But the
Maybe it's
stripes
the-
on a lollipop looks like the zebra.
Or how about those books could be the gun and
That's true.
the typewriter?
That's true. When you slam a book shut, it sounds like a gun. Sometimes.
Yeah, you do make books out of typewriters.
That's true. It is. I've seen The Shining. Him working on
Okay,
that typewriter.
I've got nothing. I don't know what the ghost is trying to tell me.
Let's see. You got a dead bug. Well, I feel like you can safely disregard the poker.
I think it's the typewriter.
Okay, we'll go typewriter. I got nothing.
I don't know why it's a typewriter, but I'm going to say typewriter.
It's got to be typewriter.
Violin, bottle, music.
No.
Oh my God! No!
Oh,
No way!
Oh. How is it not the poker?
What?
Hide over there.
Well, look,
Oh my god.
one of you.
That's a
Maybe the
typewriter.
lollipops are bullseyes.
Oh, the lollipops are targets for the gun.
And you can sight the gun with the magnifying glass.
Yeah, it's the scope.
Exactly. See?
Do we have
There's
one more time
precedent
or
for
do we
this.
die?
You see that clock up there, top middle? That's how many rounds we've got. So we've got this round and next round.
Ah, so not great.
No, not really.
I mean, we're almost guaranteed to get to the last round. So, I mean, we got two more chances to get this right before we fail.
Is that because you're playing us on easy?
Yes, actually.
What?
On the harder difficulties, there's more cards to choose from,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's still 6 rounds.
But the otherwise, other than the number of cards, the flow's the same.
Yeah.
I see.
Wow. It has to be poker. It just has to be.
So you can do poker or box, right?
Yeah, Lee's got
poker or block.
2 choices. So, what do we think?
Oh yeah, and we can't do poker.
Yeah, so So yours is gun, block, or typewriter.
Yeah. Oh, typewriter.
Yeah, typewriter.
Piano.
Yeah,
Piano, typewriter,
Piano,
same
typewriter.
thing.
practically
It
the
is
same thing.
pretty much
Look,
the same thing.
you throw a
Which
piece
probably-
of paper inside that piano. It's basically a typewriter.
I think that's how you get sheet music.
Exactly. You know, in the first one, it was probably focusing on the book.
Yeah,
typewriter.
maybe. But it's all those loops and sticks. I mean, they're all over the place. I'm like, oh, it's got to be the poker. Come on.
And at least I don't get it.
What are you?
Poker, block.
Oh my
I think
god.
Steve's just picking random cards. I think.
What's all this? I think poker. I think now I'm also poker with.
Why are
doing
you guys
poker.
thinking poker? I mean, I understand you're doing it, but I don't see it.
I don't
Well,
either.
okay, look. The wine bottle, the balloon popping out of the wine bottle, it's a circle with a stick. I
The
don't.
houses are blocks.
I don't know on this other thing. Yeah, and you know, it just makes sense, right? Exactly.
The houses are blocks. The book is a block on the lighthouse.
What? Okay, whatever.
You use a block to kill cockroaches.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
The block is hanging from the hot air balloon.
No,
That's right.
I'm seeing a bunch of circles and sticks here. Is what I'm seeing.
Well, Steve can use the block to hit us over the head with.
Yeah, Steve's hating me right now.
The
But
bottle
no,
is
I think
blocked
you're
by
right.
the
He's
cork.
going for the bitches.
That's a really good answer.
Did I pick already?
Nope.
Up and the blocks are amazing. That's right.
Amazing.
No.
Okay.
All right, we did it.
Finally. Alright. Now this is the part where he's going to get confused on, because it confused the hell out of me, too.
Yeah. So the confusing part in this UI, Steve, is you'll have down at the bottom. You pick the portrait to see which row you're selecting, and then you drag the cards from your usual panel to the slot that's in the bottom right next to. If that makes sense. UI in this one
I
was a little
think
weird.
So. It's a little goofy, yeah.
But the point is the card you select go next to the like the people, the place, and the thing cards.
And they don't necessarily have to match what you're putting them next to. Like, if you got a couple of cards that really strongly match one single thing, just throw them in there. You can focus on just one part of one of the sets if you want to. I mean, it's rare that you get cards that work like that, but
Yeah, the UI is a little weird in that regard because it's like it looks like you're picking a card, one card per place and thing, but then when the rest of the players get it, you just have the 3 cards on the side.
Right.
Which,
and they're not associated with any particular thing.
yeah. It's a little weird.
We gonna do one more after this?
Sure, I'm fine with that.
All right, what do we got? It's a dead rat and a pear. Tasty, tasty.
That looks hygienic.
Rats on a pumpkin.
Ooh, I see a sense of theme
Well,
here.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, it's Scarecrow.
chef.
it's
the chef.
it's Ratatouille.
It is Ratatouille.
It's totally Ratatouille.
I don't quite get the scarecrow, except that you eat
Well,
birds.
the Scarecrow's in the field with wheat, which makes food.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. I'm thinking Ratatouille though. It's the chef.
Ah, man, is it though?
Oh no.
Listen where I'm coming from. Listen. Cats chase rats. And a statue and the scarecrow pretty similar.
Pretty
Also,
much the same
there's
thing.
a statuesque woman behind the pumpkin,
That's true too.
but there's no music at all.
Where's the
Music?
Jeez.
Whatever.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm picking the first one.
That's real annoying, Quinn, because yeah, the statue and the scarecrow.
Yeah. Y'all pick whatever you want, but I'm picking the
And the
first.
cats and the rats.
Yeah. I'm sticking with the food theme.
I think food also.
It's totally going to be the last one.
Well, yeah,
It has to
Well,
be.
clearly the scarecrow is the author of a novel.
Mark, pick.
Okay.
It's not that
Okay.
one. I was right. Look at that.
What?
Yeah. Because the majority of us picked the wrong one. We lose. I told you. It's a statue. The statue's a scarecrow, and the cats chase the rats. I'm telling you.
Hair and the was it just more rats to point to the cat?
So, I didn't even think about Ratatouille. I'm like, okay, well, the only animal I got is a bunch of rats. So, okay, cats, rats. That's close. And then I hoped somebody would draw the conclusion of the statue plus the scarecrow. But I didn't even think about Ratatouille.
I just said that as a joke. And it was all I had at the time. But then I actually thought about it. And I did, okay, cats, rats, scarecrow, statue. And I knew it
So
was.
the poker, I kept trying to put like pirate theme. So like,
What?
stab and dead animals, and it's like I get the gun, but I couldn't get anything that would show the difference between the two. And so I'm like, you're like, oh, it's the poker. Oh wait, it's the gun. I'm like, no.
I know, right?
Oh, I unlocked a card for being the only one to pick the correct color.
So, Steve, how's your forehead? It's a little
Oh
sore
my
right
God.
now.
I'm just like, no, don't go that way. There were a couple of times I just had no cards. I'm like, okay, color. The guy, the guy in the tub was because of color. I had nothing to choose.
Oh.
I had nothing to choose because of him. He was the
But
first
don't you
out
see
the
what we're
gate.
saying though? The Mario Kart was like perfect for the guy in the
Oh
tub.
yeah, but I had, I get it, but that was the only card that I had. I couldn't
Pirates
direct
always-
you away from the jockey.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, pirates always use pokers for their on-ship fireplace.
Well, what else do you have? Did you want the picture of the elephant? That would have really confused you.
I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
That was good. That was pretty funny.
Quinn, your icon is animated.
It is?
That's cool.
All right, I'm going to switch over to the...
Are you playing Ghost, Quinn?
Yeah, I'll do Ghost this one. Unless y'all wanted to.
Yeah, Bev's shaking her head no.
Okay.
You find out really how hard it is.
It is tough.
Yeah. Well, last time we played, I think it was with Quinn and Snow. I think we played Ghost a couple of rounds at least, like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's super
Yeah,
tough.
because you're given a set of cards. It's not like you only get to choose of 10 or 8. I can't remember.
Yeah. I remember when we were doing it, it was just like we just kept hitting the crow. There's got to be better cards.
Yeah, the crow's nice.
Yeah, but you only get one shot. Well, it recharges, right? But you only
Yeah.
get like you use it and then it's gone the next round, but then it's back or something like that.
Yeah.
You kind of missed an opportunity to just dump some cards onto Mark
Yeah,
on that one
so-
time because he only had one card left to pick. So you could just, instead of using your crow, you could have just dumped a hand on him.
Yeah, I forget about that. I'm not used to that.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over to the tablet for Discord so I can be muted. And
Oh, I see.
yeah, and I can adjust y'all's volume. Okay, let's see. Mute me. Okay, I'm muted for them now.
Right. All right. So what we got? We got
So,
the
Quinn's the ghost,
debutante.
right?
Quinn's the ghost.
Okay, so.
All right, how do they sound out there?
Turn off the stream then.
Turn off the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only have the chat up, so I don't have the video playing.
All right, they
You know,
sound fine.
That's
Okay.
probably okay. I can probably.
There
Is
used to
this-
be a way to like you could press a button and bring out the chat in that, but I don't know how to do it anymore.
Bring out the chat.
Yeah,
Well, I
bring
used
out
to
your-
do IRC.
Oh right, I forgot that is actually.
You did
Um,
Twitch IRC.
yeah, Twitch chat's actually IRC based.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. But you don't get the IRC. You don't get the emojis in IRC, of course, because no client renders them that I'm aware of. So.
I just flipped a table.
You're raging that hard, huh?
Yeah.
So we could just tell
Table
Steve what to
flipped.
take.
No
You-
emojis.
You can do that, but that would be a little unfair.
That's just no fun.
I'm hoping that they start talking about this stuff. But it sounds like they're just being quiet.
So since Quinn's not here, we can talk nerd stuff, right?
Yeah, nerd.
Oh yeah. What was the last Kubernetes cluster you spun up?
I just had to teach a guy how to do it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Or I'm in the process of teaching my staff how to do all that stuff, so I don't have to do anything anymore.
Are we
Can we-
being streamed on the stream? Is what we're
I-
saying is on
I
stream
have
or
no
not?
idea if he did that for us or not. Can you hear us, Hamster?
Oh, he might have.
Yes, Hamster
Yes.
can hear us. Yeah, so the Kubernetes cluster, I mean, yeah, obviously the containing is Docker. We're running 4 on-prem Kubernetes clusters at work that I actually oversaw getting those into the company. That was a struggle of a year, I tell you.
You're
Can't
welcome,
have
Quinn.
Too many Kubernetes.
What's that? I'm sorry, Mark.
You can't have too many Kubernetes.
Well, yeah, actually, I would have wanted to put it all in one and just have namespaces separate all the usages, but IT needed air gap.
Okay, so I hate to talk about the game, but
Why would you do that?
I think that's a debutante. No,
Finally, there they go.
magician. But what's that fourth one?
That's Mario.
Handyman? He's like a
Handyman.
hand,
Oh,
Yeah, like-
electrician, handy.
Oh,
like electrician, handyman, repairman.
Oh yeah, we decided handyman. That's the one where I was like really like, no, that's Mario. He's a plumber and there's a wrench.
And that
he's
that
got
works.
a light bulb and he's got work shoes in his toolbox. Yeah, and nails,
yeah.
copper nails. So yeah.
Handyman.
And broken tiles for
And the lady, she looks like a watchmaker.
Yeah, I'd say you're right there.
yeah.
Watchmaker. Okay.
And then we got a magician. Yeah. You got. She looks like a cook. You got butter, spoon,
Milkmaid.
milk.
Yeah, milkmaid. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's got the cheese block and the wire cutter and the
No, it's a
yogurt.
thimble.
Is that a food processor?
It's a thimble.
Thimble.
Clearly a thimble.
I forget where I put these.
Where's the
Over
mouse?
there. Okay.
So it's a debutante, or she's got sheet music there too. So that's interesting.
Yeah, because they learn to play instruments when they're
do.
debutante age.
They do. Are we?
The debutantes.
Are we classists now?
It would be normal for a woman to bring home sheet music from a ball she went to.
Ah. So
Or
they like
to-
hand out copies when you arrive, or
This would be a long time ago, but yeah, they would. You
Wow.
would keep mementos. They purposely would make mementos of events, and
interesting.
then a woman would put them in a book.
Yeah, music sharing meant a whole different thing back then.
They didn't have the whatchamacallits, the
Napster.
yeah, the what, who shut down Napster? I can't remember their name. But,
MPAA.
yeah, that's him.
Fans.
Okay, so
I'm going to go with Watchmaker with mine because there's a bird in the cage, and if you remember that one old movie of the Bionic Owl, it was like the Clash of the
Oh,
Titans.
you're talking about
Clock the
the
Titans.
Clash of Titans.
Clockmaker.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna go Watchmaker.
Clockwork.
Yeah, Clockwork.
Dolls.
Yeah. Quinn's old. He knew that movie.
I know Clash of the Titans very
So
well.
I'm going that.
I just want you to know that.
Oh, Ray Harryhausen
Quinn's younger than
movie.
me.
Well, the running joke is like Quinn's only like 2 weeks older than I am, which is why we have the whole
Quinn's old.
So if they let me be a little nerdy, Kubernetes essentially think of it as a workload managing over a cluster of machines. Sorry, I just
I don't
saw
like
that.
that.
Hamster.
I don't like
can't
that.
see that far. It's on my other monitor, so I have to get close to the screen.
Wow, we're so old.
No, I use
I'm old- I
8-tracks,
think I'm older
hamster.
than
What are
all
you
you
talking
guys.
about?
8-track, yeah. My dad's old boat had an 8-track in it. That was always funny.
This stack of 8-tracks keep me from seeing my LCD over here. My CRT.
Okay, I have no idea what
Which
the
one are
ghost
you
is
lead? The
giving
top
me.
guy? No, bottom. Okay.
I don't even want you guys to know how old I was when a time cassettes replaced 8-tracks. Like, I had Olivia Newton's John. I want to get physical on 8-track, and I thought that was the best thing ever.
Yeah, I remember that.
Am I allowed to say that name? Like,
Olivia Newton-John?
Oh, copyright
like
strike.
Oh,
the name of the song.
I can't imagine that
can.
they would. The title
Yeah,
of
you
songs. I
can.
don't think
Okay, I just
it's
You
not
can't
like
even say
you're,
things that rhyme with the title of the song.
Yeah.
who are we this time?
So for Lee's, I think it's butter.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'm always a fan of butter.
It's
It's
a
true.
big stick of butter.
It's a big
Yeah.
stick of butter. Okay.
It's a big stick of butter. I'm sold.
Oh my god. They
I'm having
look
a hard time with
NES
this one.
cartridges or something. Yeah, they essentially do. They're like really big NES. It's imagine the old cassette tape, but like really wide, like 3 of them. The old 8-tracks. I used to have a set of 8-tracks myself.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of them because, well, I couldn't buy much because I didn't have any money.
And
But I
the
would get
DJs in the
things-
club,
They were
and
expensive.
instead of like scratching records, they just like
you bump it.
yeah, you
And
just
it would.
keep pushing the
channel.
8-track in and out of the machine, and yeah.
No, you could just take ours and you could take the cartridge. You could move it up and down.
They're gonna go for the magician if I pick this.
It's cool.
We also had a lot of LPs, and not a lot of people knew what those are either.
No, everybody, come on. Even with like all the mixing and everything, people gotta know what that is.
Nails.
No?
And you know what a 33 is and a 45.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
My grandma used to take
Yeah.
33s out. when
I just
come
don't
to
know what to do
visit
on this
my
one.
mom.
No idea.
Everybody in the
Yeah,
club back then had like those skirts with like the little, embroidery and the little dog on it and stuff.
That's a little bit before my time. That's
was
the
the-
Fonzie days.
Mine
That's
too.
the Fonzie
Those were
days.
clubbing outfits back then.
And the Bobby socks. is that what
These
you're
all
talking
say
about?
magician to me.
Yeah, that's the Fonzie days, man. Don't you remember Happy Days?
Gosh, fine.
Yeah, I cannot forget Happy Days. I've watched,
I watched Happy
way
Days
too
in-
many of them.
In black and white,
Why in black and white?
because I didn't have a
Did it
color
st-
TV.
Ah, my first
Did
TV
they
was
not-
black and white.
They hadn't invented color back then.
Yeah, color wasn't a
They
thing
did,
back
but they
then.
were too expensive.
Yeah, they were really expensive.
No, I wasn't talking about. Never mind.
I know.
The real world was all black and white, Lee.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. You had that crank on the side of your TV where you had to keep cranking it, and all the pictures would start flipping.
You ever seen Andy Griffin? Yeah, that's how the world really looked.
The Magician, I
Um,
think.
So I'm getting a food vibe.
Are we looking at
Um,
the top one?
Yeah.
on the top one?
What?
I'm thinking Magician.
Oh no.
I guess I assume there's going to be a
It's a guy
desert
with
in Skyward Sword then.
wand. It's kind
Yeah.
of like
whole-
mystical.
Yeah, magician, definitely.
Okay. I'm down.
I knew they were going to go for magician. I knew it.
Down with OPP.
I think there's kids in the stream. I don't think you can say that.
Oh.
Ugh, I'm just gonna not say anything.
I was hoping to link that with light bulb, but I knew it wasn't going to work.
Lights work before color was invented, or highlighters. He just marks the font using gray. Absolutely.
It was just shades of gray.
See, we had these little signs, and they would flip up when they wanted you to stop, and they would go down when you could go. We didn't invent yellow at that time, so you only had two.
Okay, I'm going to go for a color connection here.
Quinn's over there like, would you guys just play the game?
Okay, wasn't the magician apparently?
That silly
Okay.
putty stuff? Oh, yeah. Now they got something really cool for the kids. Have you guys seen this? They have like a Newtonian
Stick with a
material
color
where,
connection
like,
for
if you
this one.
hack it together, it becomes solid, but if you like, you could break it apart and becomes like sand. It's really wild.
I just got a lot of yellow cards.
He's hinting you.
I don't know what he's hinting at though, unless it's the last card. 'Cause
I got bugs.
No, I
got
don't know.
people in the sea.
Everything's
and,
green.
and everything's green.
There is
Yeah,
a
you
room
know what,
that's pretty green.
Oh, okay. So Lee's got all yellow and Steve's got all green. So we're doing a color thing.
think it's
the
the piano.
piano room has the green cushions and stuff,
Yeah, it's got green.
and the cat lion dresser thing has a lot of yellow.
All right, they're on the right track.
I'm gonna go with green because I see no other combinations that I like.
Yeah, I think he went with color.
Are there any guns? Because you've got that telescope one.
But you guys remember messing around with silly putty? You would take the silly putty and then you
Oh,
take
yeah.
like the comics and then you push it onto the comic and you could lift up the.
Hmm.
That was always kind of fun.
Do you guys remember Dirt?
Hey, I played with dirt when I was young, when I was like 9.
I thought you were going to say, yeah, I played dirt when
Okay,
I was young.
all I got is like a glass connection with this light bulb here. I'm just going to stick with
Mentally
that.
or
Last
physically?
week.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the alley meth lab.
You get
Oh.
the best. So you only have two choices.
Well, debutante and meth, right?
Of course.
Probably.
Well, yeah.
Never
the-
didn't have that side drug thing going on.
Well, the workman makes the math, so.
I think it's the debutante though.
I don't
No.
know. I have no idea.
I got nothing on this one.
And it's breaking down right now.
It is falling apart.
It's only got 2 choices. Why?
That was one of the problems.
Hamster, did you see what he said? You damn whippersnapper! Get out of our channel!
I'm thinking it's got to be the handyman, but I don't know why. I don't think Quinn would pick the debutante.
Okay,
Quinn doesn't get a choice. He has to do the cards
that are dealt
it
to him
says.
as well.
Yeah.
Because there's like, I think there's glass and there's like a light bulb.
There,
and that's
there.
supposed to be
There
like
we
what
go.
we're supposed to pick.
I was
everything's
thinking
like a light
champagne
bulb.
glass, but okay.
All right. Ah, yeah.
It's like, finally.
Fine.
Damn, that was hard.
Jeez.
If I was Ghost, it would have been the meth and the debutante.
We got a hammer,
Yeah, go.
rug, a pirate poker, apparently.
A pillow.
Apparently. Well, what would you call that? It's either like a really wild bent paper clip, or something you would see on a pirate ship.
It's a fire poker, Steve. It's
What with the circle?
I think a stoker.
Yeah,
I think
it's
is the
like
actual term.
I've never seen one with the thing, the circle at the back. I've seen. It reminds me of the hook for like sailors would use.
Man, what am I going to
It's
do with
from
this?
really old times, they'd have pegs by the fireplace. Like when you used to
So
cook
that
in
would
them.
hang on the peg. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Oh, Steve, are you thinking like what the loggers use and stuff to like?
Well,
hook-
loggers, but also anytime you have you're dealing with rope, you have that hook for when you're dealing with your tying off ships.
Oh, like a rope and hooking.
Yeah,
Is that what they call that?
but I think it would be
Right.
longer than that. But
Hey, Steve. Do
Yeah.
you make your Docker files and stuff using punch cards?
it's right. Do you know actually what's really funny?
Back when
Is,
containers were like jars.
When I at one point I went to a community college, and I missed punch cards by 1 year. They just got rid of them.
Are you disappointed or not?
Oh, I'm extremely happy I did not have to deal with that.
With what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like punch cards.
Oh, I had a friend
Oof.
who did.
Well, this has got like
All
a
the
club
stories of
in it.
people dropping their stacks of punch
Yes.
cards.
Yeah, that's
He
awful.
told me about it.
Yeah, that's awful.
No, actually, we used punch cards in my house. Dad brought home a whole bunch of them, and we used them as to level furniture.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because it's really good, thick stock paper. So
Yeah.
Dad cut up small pieces
So-
and put it underneath furniture to level it.
And the crazy thing is, I went to work for that voting company, and they actually still had a machine that would do punch cards for voting and stuff
That
like
does
that.
not surprise me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking poker
Z80,
for
yeah.
mine, just because
I'm
why
going
not?
pillow.
Poker. You got the arrows.
And the pillow. They're hitting the targets.
What are you? Okay, he hit pillow.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Z80 assembly, yeah. I did stuff with that.
Hey, Canoe, and everybody
Canoe.
joining us.
It was used for
Oh,
assembly,
hey, Canoe.
Hamster.
Thanks for the rig, Canoe. Wow, thanks.
It was essentially the instructions that were being put in. I think later they may have expanded to some kind of weird basic kind of thing, but it was like the old PDP-11 stuff where you would clock in your address and clock in your instructions. It's the same idea.
So I got nothing on Mark and Bev's.
Well, I was just saying that we were doing all these on color. Like Quinn had the color thing going on. So
Oh,
like
yeah,
pinks and
yeah.
blues for the bed.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see that.
They got
Yeah.
that.
We
Hold
got
on.
you, Quinn.
Message received. Howdy, Canoe. Elementary school, we had MSX, the oldest computer system I've ever used. I think. I don't
Yeah,
think I've
I
ever seen an
Do
MSX.
not know what to do about the golf club.
I've used a lot of. I've even used. Well, I've used 8-bit, but I think I might have messed around with like 4-bit microcontrollers as well. I think they were 4-bit.
You didn't start on a 1-bit computer?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that called a transistor?
Just throwing this in there because it's got
First
like a
computer
club
didn't
in it.
have RAM.
So
You had
Oh.
to use an external tape drive to.
You mean
load it.
storage?
No,
Every
it didn't
computer-
have. It,
Every computer had some kind of RAM. I mean, it had to store something, right?
You'd think, but
What was it? A VIC
Trash
20?
80.
Oh yeah, no, that had RAM. It didn't have storage.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
hard
no
drive.
storage.
Yeah,
Hard.
I used our computer at my local school had TRS-80s. Was it the big terminal thing? Like the like huge thing.
It was at our house,
Oh, okay.
so it would have been 19.
yes, Canoe. I'm playing the Ghost right now.
Something 79, 78.
Who's
Yeah, okay.
who's Red Lady?
I am. I'm thinking golf club. I don't know why I'm thinking golf club.
Because
Like
there's a bat in the back.
There's a
like
there's
it's,
kind
like
of
it's mini golf.
yeah. You have like the red line might be like a golf course or something.
Or
That's the
you
best
were,
I've got.
What was the guy's name that was the golfer that got in trouble because he was
Tiger Woods.
Tiger. Yeah, that was Tiger went inside.
Mark, you gotta pick so.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta pick this one.
Man,
Yeah.
Hey, green across the board.
Nice. We're so good.
all right. So they got the poker.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Quinn.
No.
You know, the one thing I
no,
always wish
that's-
I would have gotten was an Amiga, because that was just some crazy computer. It was way too expensive for me, but I always wish I had one.
I always wanted to play with the Next when they came out.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
wow.
from Steve Jobs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. The reason I like the Amigas though is because of the what's it called the toaster, the video effects
yeah.
thing.
Gross.
Yeah, the animation stuff.
Yeah, that thing was crazy, and a friend of mine had one, and he would tell me that the icons on the desktop actually animate. They were full animation. I mean, we don't even have that today.
Wow.
Okay, so like a spear's kind of a poker, right?
Is that somebody laughing or cutting something?
That's her dog.
Laughing at our
Yeah.
laughing at us.
I'm
Yeah,
going
there
to
was
ignore
quite a
that
few
card.
models overseas that I've never got a chance to. Actually, even the Amiga was more. I think
That's
was
a
more popular
poker.
overseas than, or at least more prolific than it was here in the U.S.
This is metal.
Yeah, we had like I think around that time period with the Amiga and the Atari ST were like pretty comparable.
Yeah, that was the.
Oh,
You talking about the
vision
Atari
time.
computer, right?
Mm-hmm. The Atari
Yeah.
computer. Yep.
Yeah, another friend of mine had one of those too. That looked actually quite interesting.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to play with it. Though.
It's the poker.
Oh, it wasn't Tiger Woods. Wait. Which one did you pick?
The golf club.
I pick golf club.
Oh, and it was not Golf Club.
And it was golf club.
Oh,
Mark-
but you're not the top.
Mark's a little
Oh, I'm
behind.
the top.
Yeah, you're the top.
Oh my god.
It's really past our bedtime. We probably really need to get to bed pretty soon. Gotta get up for 6 o'clock and go to the country farm.
No, 'cause he can poke with that
so we
sword.
got
It's a poke.
steampunk stuff. Oh, there's
Yeah.
a dude playing golf. Oh, but it's not the golf club. What the?
It's not the golf club.
Come on.
No, but
Alright.
see, the poker's like a sword, like the knight and the sword.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and you have the guy on the horse with the lance. It's kind of like a poker lance.
Zach.
Oh, and if Quinn had a spider, he would totally kill it with a poker.
I was thinking stool because of the.
What?
Yeah, never
No, no.
I've gotten everything wrong. So
That was-
Okay, poker. Yeah.
Yay! The crowd goes wild.
All right, what do we got?
suspect lineup.
What do we got?
We got this.
Okay, this they might associate.
I don't
with
know.
the
If,
poker.
if Lothar had the poker, I think he'd take a swing.
Would have stabbed all of us. What are you talking about?
That was a long time ago.
It's we're actually lucky he doesn't have a flamethrower.
Right. So with all our lockup here, I don't know. Have you guys been going out much? I have really not.
No.
Kind of scary,
Just-
really.
Grocery shopping,
Hmm.
food.
Yeah.
I don't think Mark
Can we do with
would
this?
ever go out again if he didn't have to.
Well, I order my groceries in too, so I mean, I think I've driven 4 times since we shut down.
That's about where we're at.
Yeah, I have to go out to get our groceries because Instacart around here is just so overloaded with people.
Wow. That's
Oh,
bad.
still?
Yeah, I think I can get deliveries now for about a week out,
Oh, that's not.
but
Yeah.
that's only a very recent thing.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
I mean,
boy.
fortunately, this is no longer the case. But I used to have to stand in line and get to get in the grocery store for like an hour.
Jeez.
I mean, we are
There
the.
you're- Oh, go ahead.
I was
Gonna
gonna
go
say
with the
we are
glass.
the most densely populated state.
I'm gonna
person
go with
per
this
square foot.
window.
I didn't know that.
I don't really like the choices I have here, but
We were.
okay.
Let's see. In the beginning, I'd have to wait till midnight and then get on and try and get a slot.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But
I have no idea.
All right. So we have like underwater Anubis.
Scuba diving Anubis with but you know the door wheel looks kind of like a gear, you know.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So we got the
And-
watchmaker.
And then the television with fish, that's like entertainment with music. So it's kind of like there's music
is
notes
that
there.
what that is? Oh
It's
no,
like
it's
a
a pillow.
piano.
Oh no.
It's either a pillow or a rug. I think it looks more like a rug.
What? Oh, piano. The television, music, piano.
Yeah.
What about the shoes and the keys? Or then maybe that's just a color? Oh, well, the bottom one has the phonograph for music,
That's true.
and the color of the shoes and keys is kind of like that bottom middle.
They're totally off.
the
Oh, and that's
the
a
their shoes in that
butter
card, which is their shoes with the workmen. To really complicate things.
Oh my god.
I am outlining the workman. I just too many to consider. So if that's it, I'm screwed.
So clearly,
Yeah, I don't think it's not the work. It's not the workman.
No, we lost.
It could be the clockmaker though.
We lost.
But is there anything related to the milk lady?
So
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
it's
bunch of
there's
keys
no
along
thimble.
with the shoes. There's no thimble.
Is there cheese?
I don't see any cheese thimbles. No.
Huh.
I'm going with the middle one.
That's what I think it is.
I'm not quite sure how the door and the shoes card relates, but I like the notes with the piano and the wheel with clock gears.
Yeah, I kind of like the wheel with the gears too.
Choosing.
I really don't see the middle one, but yeah, I think you guys are right.
All right, we
Middle
got
card,
it.
I mean.
We got it.
No.
All in.
Nope, we're done.
We're all wrong.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay.
How could that possibly be? What?
Okay. Listen.
This should really be a
Why?
drinking game.
Now look. Don't leave the lobby. Let's go over this.
This is where you went wrong.
I didn't have a whole lot to choose from. But okay. So the one with the diver, the one we just got done with, was a diver with a spear, and that was poker. Remember the diver riding the horse with the spear?
So okay, so
Maybe
this is
we're riding
where
the horse of the
this is
sphere.
where you fail, Quinn, because you're assuming any of us gonna have
Now,
more than 2
I know, but listen,
I totally don't remember
I
this.
didn't have anything else to pick from. This was it.
I heard diaper as well, hamster.
the room with the window, the windows on the same
Right.
wall as the bed.
The windows on the same wall, the bed.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's all I had.
that's a stretch, but okay.
And I remember y'all connecting the glass with the light bulb. So there's a glass bowl for the light bulb.
Oh man.
Wow.
So there's my reasoning.
Quinn's playing
I'm,
like 5D
I'm for
chess.
whoever's doing it as a drinking game. Yeah.
I agree, hamster. I think this Lothar is a fraud.
Now look, there's like 2 other actual fraud Lothars out there that have popped up.
Well, that was
They
fun.
stole your name?
Well, they're playing around.
And the so I bet you enjoyed it when Bev said we're rolling out the work. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I told you guys, don't listen to me tonight. I don't think I've got one thing's right.
He's definitely not the workman.
She's like,
Yeah, that's
okay,
true, you're
I'm
true.
outlawing the workman. I'm like, well, that's it. We're done.
And the funny thing is, I was pretty confident with like the notes and the piano in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
sorry.
Oh well, it's still fun.
It's okay.
that was funny.
Did 2 hours go already?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It goes
2
a
hours
lot
and 15
faster.
minutes. Oh well, that was fun.
God.
That was fun.
We won what 3 out of 4, right? Not bad.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, let's see. Who can we shuffle off to? Rose is playing.
So next week, if Steam sales hit tomorrow, which they might, looks like next week we might do Borderlands 3.
Maybe.
I think that's
If-
what I think we were talking
That's that depends on if Borderlands 3 is on sale and if the sale happens at all that week. I mean,
about. Yeah, it probably will be on sale.
probably.
Or it has been before.
Probably. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for joining.
We will probably either be doing Borderlands 3 next time, or we'll continue doing interstitial stuff. But we'll see. I
Thanks for
expect
joining us.
I expect Borderlands 3 will be our next series. But
Yeah.
we'll see. See y'all later. Bye.
Take care.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
Maybe.
Oh wow.
Okay, I won't hit right now.
What happened? Did we break something?
Nope, nothing's broken.